and I want to welcome everybody today. This is a wonderful day in Franklin County. Our neighbor from right up the street had a short drive down here today. Welcome, neighbor.
Thank you.
It's always good to have a good neighbor to talk with and to work with, and we're proud today to have our governor, a great man, a man that believes in Franklin County, a man that has fought for the state of Kentucky as well as Franklin County, and we're so proud and honored to have him here today to make an announcement about a special project in Franklin County. And if you would like to go first, we'll just let you go right up, and then we'll get into some other things. So
Thank you,
anyway,
Judge.
thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, Governor.
Thank you.
Governor Andy Beshear.
All right. Well, thank you, Judge Wells, for the warm welcome, and to all of Franklin County. Thank you for how you have welcomed the Beshear family. This is our home, and we have loved living here. And as governor and as a citizen of Franklin County, I want to see it achieve. We have seen great leadership. We see so much promise, and I am looking forward to what we're going to be able to make happen right here. To me, there is no more precious cargo, and we're pretty good at cargo in Kentucky. We are the logistics capital of the United States of America, everything from UPS, Amazon, and DHL Air to everything we're able to do on the ground and through rail and even down some of our rivers. There is no more precious cargo than our children, our families that we put in our cars and must ensure that they can safely get to school, get to work, get to church, and wherever they're headed. And that's why we have tasked our Kentucky Transportation Cabinet to look at our roadways across the Commonwealth that have the greatest needs for upgrades and repairs. I want to thank our representative from the Transportation Cabinet, Bobby Joe Lewis, for being with us here today. So with that list in hand, where it's needed the most, we've been providing millions of dollars in discretionary funding to make these improvements. This is just about the only set of dollars that still remains at the discretion of the governor's office. And for us, it's not about whether an area is red or blue. It's about where the greatest need is that will protect the most of our families. So far, in the course of this administration, we have awarded more than $41.8 million in discretionary road funding for local projects. So today, we're here to announce some of that funding for Franklin County.
Thank you.
First up, I think we combined them. First up, we have an award for almost $80,000. It's actually $79,240 because the engineers were at work here to resurface Union Ridge Road, which begins at Hamilton Lane and ends at Sulphur Lick intersection. Next, this is the one area where I have to pronounce it correctly. Next, we're awarding $56,630 to resurface Hamilton Lane, which branches off of Kentucky Highway 368. Combined, we're going to resurface 2.6 miles of roadway that hasn't seen significant work since 1999. So, Judge, if you could please join us.
Yes, sir.
Come on in.
Yes, come on in. Yes. In the back is John Mitchell. He's our road superintendent, and he's smiling.
Judge, you want to say a few words about these projects?
I do. First of all, I want to say a big thanks to Bobby Joe Lewis. She represents you very well in the state of Kentucky. We are so proud and honored. Bobby Joe is the kind of person that says, Judge, if you need anything, call me. I do. I text her, and immediately she texts back. That's the kind of service that your staff provides, and that's what makes us so proud about you and your administration in the state of Kentucky. It's a wonderful, wonderful staff, and we could not ask for any better than what we get from you all. With this, as you said, it helps with the buses, it helps our residents, and most of all, what it does, it says something about you and about how you care for the all our communities across the state. Fixing our roads, and you have taken under your wing the idea of making sure that transportation is first and foremost. So we thank you very much, Governor. And we really
And this is not all that Frankfort and Franklin County will be seeing in the next, though less than 2 years. Very excited that this road plan provided roughly $3 million to get $3.5 million to get that pedestrian bridge done. Yeah. You're gonna see. You're already seeing some work on the interstate.
Absolutely.
I know you're gonna talk about that.
both exits.
You're going to see some work on the exits that's going to allow for additional development and less congestion as people travel to and from Frankfort and Franklin County. But what an exciting time to be a Franklin County resident, but to also be a Kentucky resident. You've heard me talk about last year, in the midst of a pandemic when we shattered every single economic development record in the books, and it wasn't close. You know, on any given year, we'd average about $5.5 billion in new investment. I think we had what we considered a great year about 3 years ago, where there was about $7 billion in private sector investment. Last year, a record $11.2 billion of new investment. And that comes along with jobs, and good jobs, jobs of the future. On a good year, we create about 7,500 new jobs. On a great year, 9,000 new jobs. Last year, a record 18,000 new jobs at the second highest hourly wage we've ever announced. And when you look at this ad district, just over the course of that time, $1,654,788,981 of new investment, 3,800 new jobs. Pretty exciting for this region. But I know you're seeing it here too. That's Buffalo Trace Distillery, investing a total of $216 million additionally in its operation. Steel Blue Building Components, $17.7 million, creating 146 new jobs in the county. Candleberry Company, $8.7 million, 15 new jobs. Montplast of North America, $5 million new dollars. Nashville Wire Products, $2 million new dollars. Capital City Tool, $1.3 million. Capital Brewing Company, Sig Lusher, investing $75,000. Kentucky's economy is on fire, and Franklin County is seeing it too. But I'm here to tell you there is much more to come. This is a great county with a great workforce, with wonderful sites and a lot of opportunity. And I can tell you, as a governor that lives here full time, we are going to make sure that we find that next big investment in Franklin County. Because, you know, around the world and around the country, people are noticing Kentucky. It's everything from Site Selection Magazine ranking us #1 in economic development last year in our region and #3 per capita in the United States of America. It's bond rating agencies, which we all know how challenging they've been, from working in the retirement system to borrowing money for important projects. You know, it was since 2007, for 15 straight years, they ranked our economy as poor or maybe as stable. But in the last 6 months, 2 of the 3, for the first time in 15 years, have upgraded Kentucky's economic outlook to positive. That is really exciting. And just look at what good fiscal management can do for a state budget. We are coming off the biggest surplus in Kentucky's history. We have the biggest rainy day fund in our history. And just yesterday, our state budget director reported April's general fund receipts of $1.84 billion are the highest monthly total ever, bar none. We are on a roll. I think it's about good government, good leadership. It's about working with our county and our city governments. It's about state government not telling you what to do, but empowering you to do good things that your people need. You know, it hadn't always been easy. working with folks that I work with around my part of Frankfort, but working with our county judges, like Judge Wells, working with our mayors, working with all of our county and our local officials has been a wonderful part of this job. And I think you see Kentucky accomplishing amazing things. I mean, in the last couple of years, we've arrived. Ford's largest project in their history. Amazon's largest project in their history. Pratt Paper, that's one of the largest companies in Australia, the largest project in their history. Novelis, the 2 largest projects in their history, and the list goes on and on. We will never be a flyover state ever again. And nobody's ever going to be able to look down their nose at us ever again. Because in Kentucky, this is our time. And our chance is not just to leapfrog 10 other states' economies, but to be a top 10 state economy. That is what is possible coming out of COVID. And just in the last 6 months, we've become the electric vehicle battery production capital of the United States of America. And we become the agriculture technology capital of the United States of America. We proved with that race on Saturday that we're still a thoroughbred capital of the world. And of course, we're the home to bourbon, so we got just about everything going. I really appreciate being here today for how exciting this future is. Thank you to Franklin County. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Representative Graham, for being a big part of that. Let's keep achieving, because we have a chance to be the generations that changed everything for my kids and your kids and grandkids. Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Representative Graham, would you like to come up? Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, County Judge, and thank you, Governor.
Thank you, Governor.
You know, I've known,
My representative.
yes, and I've known Andy and his parents for quite a bit. And I talked with him the other night at the Derby event that you had here in Franklin County, which was wonderful. And I said to his parents, to his father, you showed him leadership, how to be a strong leader, and how to be the right kind of guy that will work with everyone. And I turned to his mother and I said, you showed him empathy. You showed him how to treat people. And that is always, when you are out, you show those things in which your parents provided to you. And I'm very proud of it, because probably no other governor has gone through what this governor has done in the 2.5 years that he has been governor. And he has been resilient, he's been strong, and he's been combative, but he's also tried to give a hand out to work with the other side, and most times, 90% of the time, they have not been willing to do that. So the people of the Commonwealth, and I do know the people of Franklin County, they've seen it, they know you because your roots are here in Franklin County, and we appreciate all that you have done. Regardless of the obstacles that have been in your way, you have been a strong leader, not only for the people of Franklin County and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, but you have also shown that leadership across the nation. So thank you, Governor, and on behalf of the citizens of Northern Franklin County, of which I currently represent, but will not be able to represent part of the northern part of the county. But right now, I still consider it part of my district. And a shout out to Scotty Tracy, our squire, who represents that area, and to our county judge, who has worked in a very strong capacity in trying to move Franklin County forward. And Houston, it's always been a pleasure to work with you. We worked together when we were on the city commission, and you were mayor and I was mayor pro tem. But we've worked together as you being a magistrate, is now the county judge. So thank you. Thank you all, and all of you who worked for Franklin County. I want to give a shout out to you for the service that you provide to this community. Thank you, Governor. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Is Squire Tracy, Squire Tracy? He just slid out? Okay. Well, we do have a couple elected officials that I want to, I think you know them very well.
I do.
Our county clerk, Jeff Hancock.
And I think on Friday, we're going to be talking about early voting together.
There you go. And our PVA, Kelly Lang. You know her well. And Derek, you said it, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to reiterate. The people that are sitting out here, the backbone of Franklin County government, the backbone of our community that gets the work done, thank you. God bless all of you that are there, the employees of Franklin County. We're so proud of you. We're so honored that you're here today to help honor our governor, and we're very thankful. Once again, thank you very much, Governor. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
you.
All right.
I'm sure some of you may want a picture. If the governor
happy
would let
to.
you, if anybody would like
Yeah.
a picture with the governor.